is going on, everyone? This is Carter back with week 5 of Littleroot Lessons Draft League. I am 3-1 with the Sedalia Roselias. This week I am playing the Driftveil Dracozolts in the hands of Discord user Xenoverto. He is the only 4-0 player, and I mean, rightfully so. His team is real good. Looking for a real good match this week. Notably, we did get some information about the DLC this week, and as a result, hidden ability starters are now available. Specifically, Cinderace, Inteleon, and Rillaboom. We have decided that because they are legal on ladder as of this moment, that they're also going to be legal for Draft League moving forward, which is kind of unfortunate on my end because Xeno has both Rillaboom and Cinderace. Because of that, I'm anticipating one, if not both of them. Specifically, Cinderace is the one I wanted to play around this week. So we have some notable changes to the team. I mean, we've seen all of these ones before. Specifically, Vileplume, Ninetales, Snorlax, and Togekiss are the same ones we've seen week in and week out now. We have the Assault Vest Scrafty this week, putting on Poison Jab specifically for Rillaboom. Otherwise, we're just going to punch hard, go fast, have a good time with it. Not too fast, though. It is, I mean, still fairly slow. So, the important thing that we've done this week, this one's kind of cheeky. We have Choice Scarf Cloyster. We are max speed Choice Scarf Cloyster because Choice Scarf Jolly Cloyster outspeeds Cinderace. And thanks to Skill Link and Rock Blast, we can OHKO a Cinderace from full HP before it ever gets to do anything, so its ability doesn't get to change its type. If it Dynamaxes, we're in a really bad spot, but Rock Blast will also OHKO through a Focus Sash, which I could see Cinderace running. Like, Focus Sash Cinderace is probably not the most uncommon thing. And as a result, like, this just seems like something I want to do. Notably, we also have Icicle Spear for Rillaboom, if that's something we're worried about. It can also reasonably deal with Dracozolt if that's what we're seeing. So Cloyster's going to be really sweet. It's going to be real fast, especially if we pair it next to Togekiss and get some max Airstreams off and go from there. So this is the team we're bringing this week. I'm really excited to see how this goes out, if we actually get to see the hidden ability starters on the other end, and we will be back with game number 1, so don't go anywhere. Okay, looks like we are paired, ready to go here. Just getting team rules and all that set up, and talking on Discords, giving the good luck, have fun, all that stuff. So, I'm really excited about this match. If we win, most likely we're going to be going into playoffs as the first seed, and if we lose, we're still in playoffs. I believe our tiebreakers are good enough to make it in. I want to say someone did the math today on Discord and said there's going to be 9 people at 9-2, and we should be high enough on that list that it shouldn't be a problem. So, really excited about this week. Like I said, if we win this match, we should be going in as number 1. So, let's see what we got. So we do see the Rillaboom. We don't see the Cinderace. We have the Rillaboom, Mamoswine, Clefairy, which is going to set up Gravity for the Dracozolt, Mantine, and Phalanx. The Phalanx is going to be able to no retreat, give it some really good stat boosts. Rillaboom is going to... I'm not sure if we're going to have Grassy Surge on it or not. Probably? I mean, everything on their team benefits from Grassy Surge to a non-zero amount. Plus, it's like Fake Out Control, It's immune to sleep powder from Vile Plume. So I think what we're going to do. So I think I want to lead Cloyster Togekiss up front here. I think I want Vile Plume and Ninetales in the back. Specifically, like, I don't think Snorlax is very good here. It like gets beat up pretty hard by Phalanx. It's gonna get knocked off by the Rillaboom, and it doesn't really hit anything super effective on the other side. And Scrafty could be okay. Like, everything on their side minus like the Mantine is a physical attacker, so having Intimidate is probably okay. But yeah, let's submit these 4 and go from there. Reevaluate for game 2 if it goes bad. So again, no one in the comments has told me they don't like my music choice, so I'm just gonna keep rocking with what we got. And again, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite song is. Tell me what you want. I'm gonna see Clefairy Phalanx here in the beginning. So we're gonna send out. That is not what I submitted. Messaging Xeno to see what they want to do, because that's definitely not what I submitted. Not particularly what I wanted to do here. But unfortunately, we're just gonna have to rock with it, so. We're going to switch to Vileplume here. And we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Phalanx. So we get the Will-O-Wisp off, which is good for us. I'm anticipating Lumberry. Interesting. So we are going to get to see that no retreat go off. Probably just going to go for sleep powder on that thing now. Like, I mean, that seems real scary. No longer retreat. I'm going to see a safeguard go up, which is really... Actually, I mean, this is fine. Like, if that's what they want to spend their turn doing, is to prevent us from doing our shenanigans, I'm fine with that. I'm just going to Giga Drain into this thing. I'm going to click Heat Wave here. We're just gonna try to set up, do a little bit of damage, and try to take care of everything. Gotta come back from a really rough start here and rally and see what we can do. So it might be correct that we need to switch into Scrafty to be able to get Intimidate off, be able to actually get it set up and prevent this thing from really taking over. But I'm gonna see a big Phalanx come our way. I believe Ninetales is still going to be faster. I'm not 100% sure on that one, though. Especially since it is +1. I'm not entirely sure how fast Phalanx can get. Just quickly pulling that up for my sake. I see a max Rockfall. I'm assuming going into the Ninetales here. Gonna set up Sand, gonna get rid of my Ninetales. Space 75. So, unfortunately, we are going to lose our Ninetales here. We're not gonna have Sun up for a Waterfall into the Ninetales. Okay, this is all fine, I think. I think we're just going to switch into Scrafty here. Be able to just chip away a little more damage. Get the Intimidate off. Unfortunately, I don't have a good answer to this thing now. Like, Ninetales, like, it having Lumberry means it's really, really bad for us. But maybe that means just if it's gonna be... kind of forgot I had Defiant too. Yeah, I just think we're super dead now. I guess we just fire a Giga Drain into that thing. Yeah, I think we're just super dead, unfortunately. Guess we can just go for a Drain Punch into the Phalanx, but I don't think this particularly matters. I think we're just really far behind, and I'm really dead because we didn't get our team submitted right, and I think we just have not played this game 100% accurately. Like, especially since this Phalanx is now +4, we're just not going to have anything to be able to take a hit from it. Like, especially since its boosts are real high now, we're just not going to be able to get to do what we need to be able to take care of this. It's interesting to see this Clefairy being able to hit both of our Mons both turns in a row super effectively off of Metronome. I know it's just a slim chance, but man, just put the knife in the back and twist a little harder, I guess. Like, it doesn't particularly matter, but man. And unfortunately, I'm just going to go ahead and concede here. I think we're just going to reassess what we're doing, get back to the drawing board, try to address this Phalanx size problem in the room. I like Togekiss, and I like going big immediately on turn 1. Just to get a max airstream going off into it. Especially if they're going to try like safeguard shenanigans, which seems fine. If we lead like Togekiss and probably Cloyster. I think I like Cloyster up front. And just try to do as much damage as soon as possible in this game. Especially since Cloyster is going to be incredibly fast. Just going to try to pick up the KO before it ever gets to set up on us. I think it's 100% correct to leave Snorlax at home. I don't think it's really doing anything here for us this week. Yeah, we'll play with the sim rolls. So we picked up a little bit of relevant information on that game. Like we got to see the Lumberry, we got to see Safeguard on the Clefairy, which are both very, very important moves to know. I believe Phalanx gets access to close combat. I'm not sure what rock move it has. Just quickly going over its move pool here. I see Rock Slide. So if I was a betting man, I'd probably say that's the rock move because I'm not seeing anything else that would be considerable. Like it gets Rock Slide and Rock Tomb, and Rock Tomb's not the best. So I think I want Cloyster, Togekiss up front. I think this is the lead we wanted, and I think I want Sun in the back. I think this is the actual start we want. Because this is the start we wanted last game, but we'll see. We'll see how this works out better. So the Cloyster can deal with basically everything on their side reasonably well. Outside of like the Mantine, which we just have Rock Blast for, which is okay. Like, I mean, that's still going to do considerable damage seeing how we are max attack. Togekiss is going to be able to deal with quite a lot as well. We have Follow Me, which is okay. Like, I mean, we're not trying to set anything up this week, so the Follow Me is really just as a like precautionary measure to prevent them from getting to do all of their shenanigans. So if they lead on Rillaboom, I think it's correct to go for Follow Me, and Icicle Spear and just like try to get rid of the Rillaboom before it becomes a problem. Unfortunately, that means we would be locked into Icicle Spear, but I mean, it's still stab, it still does a ton of damage, so I'm not entirely against that. Okay, gonna see the Rillaboom Dracozolt lead, which I think this is very interesting. Because we're gonna see a very big Dracozolt here on turn 1. I believe... Yeah, I'm going to Icicle Spear into it. I'm going to click Follow Me, make them attack into us. I believe Follow Me goes off before Fake Out does. I could be wrong about that though. I'm not 100% sure on priority there. Speed priority 2, whereas I believe Fake Out is 4. Fake Out is 3. So if they do have Fake Out, it is going to go off before Follow Me is, which is still fine. Like, we're going to see the Dracozolt go big here. I'm assuming we're going to see a Fake Out into the Cloyster. Our Follow Me is going to go off. We're going to take a Max Lightning into it. So we don't have to reveal our choice Scarf yet, which is fine. Max Lightning is going to hurt Togekiss pretty significantly, and with the Life Orb, I'm assuming on the Dracozolt, it is enough to pick up the KO. I think it's correct to go for Ninetales here. Try to get a burn off on the Dracozolt, because I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to pick up the KO here with a Icicle Spear. We could also just go for Heat Wave, try to get a burn done that way, but I think that's less I think we're less incentivized to do that, and I think it's just better to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Just to... Oh, it's not Life Orb either. That's really interesting to note. Which means it's probably Policy or Expert Belt. Not Expert Belt. Maybe Choice Band. But Choice Band wouldn't give it the boost when it Dynamaxes. So I know James Beck was streaming with a Choice Band Dracozolt set. Couple days. I think he's had a couple videos go live on YouTube the last few days of recording, so we could see something similar to that here. Yeah, unfortunately, this Icicle Spear, even hitting 5 times, is not going to be enough to pick up the KO. And I think a big part of that is going to be a part of the Friend Guard that we see, making that damage reduction like non-zero here. But it is enough to almost get it to half. You're gonna see the Will-O-Wisp go off. We are gonna get that off, which is really critical for us. And we're gonna see that Max Lightning go into the Cloyster. We should hopefully live this. Nope. Alright, unfortunately I think this game is also done then, because we can't put him to sleep. They have another turn here of Dynamax, and Vileplume I don't think is gonna be able to do enough here to actually deal with it. We can actually get rid of the electric terrain by going large here, max overgrowthing into the Clefairy, and going for a Hypnosis into the Clefairy, I guess. Hopefully this does something, because Vileplume is going to be faster than the Ninetales, or it should be, I believe, with Chlorophyll. Probably something I should know off the top of my head, but I don't. So hopefully we can get terrain switched before we attack. And then if that's the case, then we might be in a position to do something. But I think if they pick up another KO here this turn, I think this game is over. Which is rather unfortunate because the misclick on game 1 didn't really let us have a game there, and game 2 we haven't really actually got to do anything either. Yep, Vileplume is in fact faster than the Ninetales, so we're going to get to do pretty significant damage with the max overgrowth there. I'm going to set up grassy terrain. Ninetales is hopefully going to hit this Hypnosis. It does. That's great for us, meaning no more Safeguard shenanigans, no more Metronome shenanigans, if that's what we're trying to do. Came prepared for my sleep shenanigans. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. If that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. Let's see what this Metronome does this time. Blue Flare. And this is going into the Ninetales. Does not do basically any damage, thanks to the resistance there. Matt's Airstream still did pretty significant damage even since we have their attack, but they are going to shrink. I think that means this turn we're just going to click Heat Wave, and since we are faster, I think it's correct to go for Heat Wave and go for a I think it's just correct to get rid of this Clefairy. Get rid of this Clefairy while it's hopefully, while it's possible. Yeah, this is actually completely fine. This is everything we were planning on doing anyway. So that Follow Me doesn't really do anything for them. Just ensures that this Clefairy is going down this turn, which it does. That's good for us. And do we outspeed the Dracozolt? We do not. And that, luckily, is not enough to pick up the KO, thanks to the burn. Wow, that did a lot. That really did a lot. So, I'm assuming this is going to be Rillaboom coming out, and if so, we're going to... It's going to fake out, and it's going to be able to pick up the KO on Ninetales, which is really, really unfortunate. Meaning I should probably... I think I need to deal with this Rillaboom now. And hope for some hope that Fake Out doesn't knock us out, but it should. We don't have defense investment, and I'm sure they're max attack. So maybe this max Flutterby will be enough to KO. I doubt it, but maybe. Focus Sash Rillaboom? Focus Sash Rillaboom. I can't say that's what I was anticipating. Aerial Ace gonna come in, not do a ton, but unfortunately between the burn and the grassy terrain, it is not going to be enough to pick up the KO on the Dracozolt, meaning Rillaboom gets to do its thing for at least another turn. Meaning we probably need to click Giga Drain this turn on the Dracozolt. Probably going to get knocked off. So maybe it's actually correct to I think we need to get rid of the Dracozolt this turn. So we're gonna knock it out. We're going to outspeed the Rillaboom, so we're gonna get to KO it before it gets to do its thing. And I can't think of anything that the Rillaboom has off the top of my head that's gonna be super effective, unless it gets access to like Poison Jab, which very well could get access to Poison Jab here. Dracozolt is going to use that protect, meaning it's not vest, it's not scar. I don't know what this Dracozolt's carrying. I'm gonna go for a drum beating. We are gonna resist that. I'm gonna do pretty good damage, that being considered. And unfortunately, our sun is gone. We're slow as can be now. I don't see a way we get back in this game. I unfortunately don't see a way we get back in this game now. How many more turns of sun do we? Terrain do we have? 1. Dracozolt outspeeds us. Rillaboom is going to outspeed us. That Focus Sash really messed us up. That Chesto Berry kind of messed us up. We just had a lot of things really not go our way. They really just had our number this week, and that's really unfortunate, but it is what it is, you know. That's the name of the game, so you can't fight it, so you just got to play with it. So gonna Pollen Puff into this Dracozolt, hope for some miracle that we outspeed it, which I doubt. Yep. Aerial Ace should be enough to pick up the KO. It is. So a little unfortunate this week, not being able to get our team set how we wanted for game 1. And then game 2 just really not going our way in all actuality. Like, maybe it's correct to have Snorlax over Togekiss to lead because it's better against the Dracozolt, but I don't think that's worth it. I legitimately don't think it's worth it to change up one, like to counterplay exactly one mon that we hadn't seen. So, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully our 3-2 is good enough to get into top 8. I know we're 3rd going into this week, so we'll figure it out when it happens. You know, hopefully we'll be back next week to record a top 8 match. If not, the season's been great. I've really had a lot of fun. Our team's been really fun. So until then, everybody, have a good one. Hope to be back next week. We'll figure it out then. Peace.